Good morning, Central High School. I'm Kelly Stafford.
And I'm Olivia Elkins.
And these are your morning announcements. For lunch today, we'll have a bacon cheeseburger, french fries, baked beans, and chilled fruit.
Good luck to the girls' tennis team as they travel to Gate City, and good luck to the boys' tennis team at home versus Gate City. Good luck to the softball team, except Maggie Shell, as they travel to Union, and good luck to the baseball team as they host Union.
Attention students and faculty. Would you like to be a part of the school-wide art show? Draw, doodle, or sketch on a Post-it note for the Central Post-it Note Art Show. You can use any material you want as long as it's on a Post-it note. Your artwork should be school appropriate. Deliver your work to Ms. Robinette in the art room or put them in her box in the mailroom by May 13th. Thank you.
The last day to pre-order a 2021 yearbook is Thursday, May 20th. Books are $40 or deposit of $20. Books may also be ordered online following the link posted on the home page. Please see Ms. Vonda Sturgill or Ms. Elaine Sturgill to place an order.
Weather for today will be sunny with a high 61 degrees.
Stay classy, Warriors.
We have a forensics video for you to watch.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, friends, Central High School, to kind of the opposite of a Misfits show. I didn't wear a wig or anything like that. I guess I could have. But this is the congratulatory Google Meet. I'm glad I don't have to spell that for the Forensic State Championship this year. And so I'm Andrew Short. It probably says Chad Compton at the bottom. I feel like he tricked me into that. Well played, Chad. Joined with here by Drake Sudfin. Hello, Drake. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
He's here. Emma Stallard is also here with her purple E. Emma, good morning.
Good morning.
And, of course, the greatest coach in the history of anything, period, Miss Jan Thompson is also here. Round of applause.
Hi.
Miss Thompson. I did not tell her I was going to say it quite like that. But we were talking before we actually went on air, which, honestly, we probably should have recorded because it was some great stuff. This is 3 in a row for the forensics team.
Yes.
Would have been 4, assuming we had COVID last year, and you know, Miss Thompson will say something humble like, well, everybody was good, but we would have won. And this is also, I believe, 11 total for Miss Jan Thompson. We finally pieced that together with the help of Drake and Emma. So awesome thing. We thought, we don't get to gather together in the auditorium and have the team come in and everybody standing and Mr. Collins come back to say we are Central and that type thing. But we definitely thought you guys needed to be recognized. So this is kind of a small digital version of that. So, Ms. Thompson, anything you would like to add before we get into any questions I make up off the top of my head?
We appreciate every ounce of recognition that we get. It's been a crazy year, so it's probably fitting that this is the way we get recognized. We've done everything virtually, including all the competitions, but we appreciate it and are grateful that you're doing it today.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move around the line here. Drake, also, I think the guys at home should be able to see Drake's picture where he is holding one of many state championship plaques there that he has participated in. Drake, what would you like to add? I could hold this one off. That is heavier than I anticipated it being. That's what Drake is holding in the picture. It's a solid wood. Drake, anything you would like to add? We'll just work around here. Anything about the team, how they came together over a, meeting on a Saturday that Miss Thompson called at 6 in the morning or anything like that?
Yeah, we had a pretty inexperienced, pretty young team this year, and it took a lot of long day practices to really get everybody roped in, and with all the virtual aspects of everything, it was really nice to see that all of the hard work ended up paying off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good. And, on that note, most people don't know, and I don't know, I just see a little bit, but Miss Thompson and, of course, these guys and girls, they put a lot of time in. You think of, I guess, coming from a sports background, we think of certain sports of putting a lot of time in, but these guys put in as much time as anyone, maybe more so, long days, long weekend days of time and time on their own to practice this stuff. So it's really quite an accomplishment to do. And if you didn't catch that, rest of Virginia, I'm sure there are millions of people joined in to watch this. What Drake said was, "We were young. We will win this for many years to come." Not the exact words he used, but that's what I got out of that. All right, Emma, what would you like to add to that?
I mean, it was a lot different this year. I mean, normally we have to travel to Tazewell like every year because they always want to host for some reason. So normally you're getting up at 4 a.m. and having to make a dreadful drive down there. But this year, we had to come in at 8 and then hang around for like 3 hours because Miss T wanted us here before like dawn and come to the classrooms and do everything virtual.
Formula.
It was really different. And I mean, we had Azza competing from Pakistan. We've had people competing at a state swim competition while also doing forensics. So I mean, it was really, really different this year. But I mean, we won state from it, so I guess it's pretty good.
That's awesome.
For as many, there are like what we would call a setback, on a snow day in a normal day, normal life, if the kids can get out, they just come to my house, and for forensics in particular, and spend the day working in all over the house, working on their pieces, and then come together and share with each other. Well, we didn't have that. We had Zoom, and I don't know, Zoom it's like this, but it's not the same as, being together and actually being in person and experiencing. But we finally just gave into it and said, this is how you're going to be judged. You might as well just, what you see now on the screen is what we're going to see. So we kind of dug ourselves out, and it wasn't easy. It was just hard because, theater kids I won't say they're odd, but they kind of are in the sense that they have a loner kind of an attitude on the one hand, but they get their energy from other people doing well as well as themselves. Yeah. So not being around people really has hurt, and not performing in front of someone to get the response, that's really been hard. So that's the thing I'm the most excited for them about to take away from this in this and in theater is that, when it's not the way you expect it, you figure out how to do it. You go through whatever obstacles there are in life, whether it's forensics or, a relationship, you figure it out.
Yeah, that's good. And as usual, Miss Thompson and the Central Warriors figured out how to do it better than everyone else. So state championships again. If you just joined us here, it was the last 3 in a row have been forensics. Now, we mentioned that we were young. Drake mentioned we were young. How many seniors on this year's team?
3.
3. Okay. Drake was getting ready to tell us that same thing. I'm sure after they argued earlier about how many state championships Miss Thompson had.
We have to think about it. They all kind of bleed in together. I think, isn't it 3, Drake?
Yes, it's 3. And it's also important to note that we graduated 15 last year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And a team is made up of 21.
Wow. Okay.
So that's where we came from. We started when we couldn't dig anymore because we weren't at school a lot and I'm not there. So it was hard to find, people to do it. And, you know that forensics is going to be hard if you even know what it is. So, it's a lot of work. So people in general will come to the meets and then they'll get involved with the kids and then they stay. But when they couldn't come, all they knew is it was a lot of work and they weren't interested. Especially if we were going to Zoom some more after they've done that all week long. So we went to the 8th grade because in forensics and one act or in theater, VHSL allows 8th graders to participate because there's not a JV equivalent of the sport. So we went down digging low.
So we don't rebuild, we reload is what I'm hearing.
We found some jewels down there that are going to be coming along. So
hopefully in the years to come, we can actually see some of this stuff live as things go forward here because we enjoy seeing it here at Central. Hopefully for next year's state championship, we can join together in the auditorium. We'll see if we can get Mr. Collins to come back to say we are Central. If not, we'll just go with Mr. Stanley.
He did a great job.
He will do a fantastic job. So again, we congratulate you guys. Awesome job. I wish we could do it better or do it more. Congratulations to those 3 seniors. Do we have names on those, Drake? Can we give? I'm putting you on the spot big time now.
Well, I'm a senior, Maria Boggs is a senior, and Isaac Crusty is a senior.
Okay, awesome. Great job, Emma Stallard. So those are the seniors we'll recognize this year. We'll come back next year and recognize the next state championship winners. But awesome job. Proud of you guys. Tomorrow we'll get with the competition cheer team as we continue this. So any final words, Drake or Emma?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
They actually, the way to put this a little bit more in perspective for people that don't understand forensics, it's a lot like wrestling in the sense that you can win an individual championship, state title, which adds points for your team, and then your team builds on that and makes the points. So Emma and Drake teamed up to do a duo this year. They did a serious dramatic duo, they call it. And that was quite interesting because a duo plays side by side off of each other. You can't look at each other. You can't, have any contact. You just have to, do the piece. And this year their suggestion was, or their original suggestion, or was that each of these people would have to be in their own room, in a separate room on separate computers. And that was just mind boggling to all of us to think that how in the world are you going to do a duo,
Yards
in separate rooms and synchronize them. And so we got that worked out. But, during all this, we had, there was a football game that took all the power, took all the internet. We had a storm that even knocked out the light board at the high school during the middle of a piece that we were doing for a state competition. So they overcame more than just the pandemic. It was all of the things that go with technology. So I'm super proud of the whole team for sticking it out, and they won. So
that's great. Congratulations again to everyone involved. Hopefully the rest of the guys on the team will get to watch this. And if you see these people in the hallway, if you see Miss Thompson walking around, congratulate her. They certainly deserve it. So again, we are proud of you guys, and that will do it for our recording here. I feel like I should play some kind of music on a fake instrument as you guys walk out of the meeting, but we won't do that. We'll just stop the recording. So again, congratulations, guys, on another.
thanks. Thank you.